Okay, so here we have again, another CXD, which I'm a huge fan of. This isn't licensed, so they call it the Classical, but it's essentially a 1/16 scale Volkswagen Beetle. It's very similar to the other CXDs. Sorry, I'm trying to rack my brain on this here. I just did a video on the D12. Same type of thing goes for this one. You have the same type of controller. When you turn it on, and I got it. So when you open the hood on this thing, there's there you can see it right there. There's a little latch you can push. That way you're not yanking on this little thing in the front that you put on, because it'll come off. I actually glued mine in. So if you open the hood on this, it's got a little bit of detail in there for your springs and all that, but it's got a 500 milliamp battery in there. That's all that's in there, actually. So, but it's a nice little cozy compartment for it. And then you just snap that together. The bumpers come on it, and the wheels, and that's about it. So you're going to be putting on the wipers, the door hinges, the door handles, the sill here, these little, I guess they were at some point lights or vents or something there in the front. You're going to put the plates on, and in the rear you're going to put this little handle and then this little lump on. Bumpers are already on. Now the wheels on this come, these little covers are not on. You have to put those on, but the wheels on this come white. If you'll notice, mine are a silvery gray. So just like I did with the Volkswagen minibus or minivan on this, is the white, the body looks fantastic. It's got that bit of a plastic fake, the soft top that some of these cars had way back when. But the paint on this one looks beautiful, black and shiny and nice. The white wheels though, I can't even put this, it looked fake. Obviously it's fake, but it just didn't look right. It's not an expensive vehicle. Again, this is about 40 something bucks, just like the D12 Mini, and not too far off the price of that Volkswagen van I have on here that I rusted out. It's about the same price, but the white made it look cheap. If you look at that, I think it looks nice. You can put that on a shelf if you want. You could take a picture of it against a background somewhere, and I think nobody would question if that's a real vehicle or not, just based on size, right? Obviously, it's sitting on a table. People are going to know, but the underneath, it's all covered. It's got the same just spring friction shocks on the front and the rear. So you're going to get one of these things, which we all love, and all of these silver bits and the chrome bits are going to be on there, and put them on. It's easy to put on. Sometimes you got to give them a bit of a push with the hole. Doors don't open or anything. The rear does not open on this, just the hood does, and that's where the battery goes. 2-speed as well, just like the others. And this thing will go like snot. And then the turn radius, again, let me turn this on here for you. I can't say enough about these things. It's got headlights, it's got the tail lights, and they say they have like these brake lights. This one doesn't even have the brake lights, which I'm fine. I think it just looks cool, and it's flashing because it's on video, but I think it just looks cool to have lights in the back, whether they go on or off or whatever. I just like the fact that they're sitting there on, and you get some scale to the back. What else? Oh, so here's the 2-speed. So there we're going. High speed, low speed. The steering, just like the others, is phenomenal. These things go, like, for the size of them and the speed that they can go, and this is, oops, I hit my box there. And this is low. Let me get this back on the screen there. That's not going fast. I don't want it to fly off the table, but beautiful. Silent. Listen. You just hear a tiny bit, and all you hear is the servo when you're steering. Nice headlights. Again, they're a little brighter than what's on the D12. It's hard to see on here, but they're still not like that full-on bright LED kind of thing going on. It's got the scale interior. Again, so it's got the back seat and everything, so I'll eventually put a driver in there, but you have to take the body off to do so. Not a big deal. It's got the windows all around. I like the fact that it's got the little chrome detailing all around it. I have the Rock Hobby People's Car, and it's gray, and it doesn't have, it's got the chrome bumpers and I think around the lights, but everything else, it doesn't have any. The cars at that point, early World War II, didn't have any mirrors on them or anything really shiny, right? So it's gray, and I think that this one has the split window, which talks about its age, and I like the fact that it's got the chrome look around the windows as well. So as far as looks go, I give this thing a 10 out of 10. As far as drivability, I give these things a 10 out of 10. For my personal preference and opinion on these, if somebody said you have to give up all your RCs except for 5, I have 3 that are made by this company. 3 of the 5 would be these. I have to be totally honest with you, because there's nothing wrong with them out of the box. There's nothing to fix. You don't need to upgrade anything with the size of them. You don't need oil shocks. They're not popping around so bad. It's got some nice light springs on there, so I don't know. Now this one I did not see on the WPL website. I got this from AliExpress. So you can go on there and look for one of those. And that's it. As usual, comment, share, like, subscribe. Love to hear what people think about these. I'm in love with them. The more CXD comes out with, the more of them I'm gonna buy without even thinking twice. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking vehicles. Right, I'll put them side by side. I have the van, it's downstairs. I don't have it out right now, but you know, you take the 3 of these and you're gonna have no problems driving around and having a good time with them. And especially with the 2-speed. You can go and drive somewhere where there's some sticks and maybe some things like that, and these things will fly over them because of it. So I'll take another video of this one when I get the boxes for the back of it. But other than that, this one, other than the painted rim, which I think adds, it looks nice. It looks really sharp on it. I've got nothing to do with it, so I would highly recommend you pick one up. Go to, I'm sure there are other places as well. I'm sure Banggood has them, but I got mine on AliExpress and it came fast. Actually, there was a shipping issue with the battery for some reason, and it got to their customs and it was returned, and I reached out to the seller, and anybody I've used on AliExpress, they get back to you right away. They solved the problem. There's no questions asked. They got it back, they fixed it, they reshipped it, and it was here in no time. So pick one up. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.